Hey there everyone, GPSforus.com here, and today we are taking a look at two amazing devices from Garmin, and we're going to help you figure out which one best fits your GPS needs. On the left, you see the Montana 650T. On the right, you see the Oregon 650. Now there are some pretty interesting similarities between these two. Not only are they both named after states in the Northeast, they both look a little bit alike with a similar shape, and they both run the same operating system. However, there are some differences that are going to sway you one way or the other. Let's take a look at the most obvious difference, and that's the fact that the Montana is a little bit bigger than the Oregon. The Montana works as a handheld, although for one-hand use it's a little bit bulky. However, you can use it in portrait mode or landscape mode. As you can see, it is compatible with a bevy of different mounts, so you can use it in your hand, on your motorcycle, in your car, on your boat. Really, it's a great all-purpose GPS unit. The Oregon is mainly a handheld unit, and that's why it fits so perfectly in the palm of your hand, and it's really easy to use with just one hand. You can also use it in portrait mode or landscape mode, but for a handheld device, it is pretty much the perfect size. Let's talk about these screens now for a little bit. As you can see, the Montana screen is larger. It is 2 inches by 3.5 inches or 4 inches diagonally. As for the Oregon, it's 1.5 by 2.5 inches or 3 inches diagonally. Resolution-wise, the Montana wins out, but just barely. 272 by 480 pixels to the Oregon's 240 by 400 pixels. Both of these, however, are sunlight readable screens, which means you don't have to worry about the sun shining overhead when you're trying to read your GPS at high noon. Both of them do have touchscreens. However, there is a bit of a difference between the two. The Montana's touchscreen, it's not bad, but it is a little bit less responsive than you might like. However, the Oregon's touchscreen is really responsive, and it's probably more like what you're used to with a smartphone that you keep in your pocket. So that is a difference, that the Oregon wins out on the touchscreen feature. As for some of the bonuses, they do both have cameras. However, the Oregon's camera is actually a little bit better. It's an 8 megapixel camera compared to a 5 megapixel camera for the Montana. As far as memory goes, both of them have 3.5 gigabytes of internal memory, and they both have SD card slots stored in the battery compartment, so it'll never get wet. They both come with a base map, and you can use that SD card slot to add whatever maps you want. They both come with lithium-ion rechargeable batteries, and you're going to get 16 hours per charge for each one, and both of them are waterproof. And that's pretty important, especially if you're taking the Montana out on the water. Really what it comes down to is what you're going to use it for. The Montana is really good if you have a lot of different needs, if you have a motorcycle or a boat, or if you want to use it in your car. However, the Oregon might be the best for you if you just want something that's going to get you around on hikes or while you're geocaching or anything you're doing outside. But honestly, the truth is you can't go wrong with either one. That's about it for today. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.